I like to always start off with just having you kind of just lay the context for everybody and just say literally where were you at body weight wise when you started? Where are you now?
Of course. So yeah, before I joined Default Kings, I used to suffer a lot with mental health. Just like what is that when I was looking at myself, I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to look like this. I don't want to be like this. But I never did took any actions. I was just like I just complained, nagged. I never took any actions about it. And I joined a lot of gyms. Like I joined a lot of programs. Joined a lot of I had a lot of PTs. You know, do programs for me, but nothing worked for me. Nothing worked for me on the mental aspect. It was like, yeah, sure, I can go to the gym a couple of months, stick to the program. Then once you're done, it's like you put all the fat back, put all the weight back. It's just that doesn't stay with you. So like, and then I met Andre, and he was like, "Yo, I joined this course called Default Kings, and I've been eating baklava, and I've been losing weight." I'm like, "Oh, I want that," and that's how I ran into you guys. I'm like, "Can I actually eat whatever I want and still lose weight and gain muscles?" And be like, "Yeah, that's our guarantee." And then that's like, "Fuck it, I'll take it."
Yeah, man. It was funny. I saw you reply that on Twitter today. You were like, "Bro's been eating baklava, like losing weight." I was like, "We need a high protein baklava recipe." I think the thing too that resonates with guys like yourself and like guys like Andre that are like entrepreneurial types is the idea of it really being a numbers game, right? Really being a numbers game. And it's like if we can stick to the numbers or like the KPIs per se for our bodies, then we're going to see the same results that we would see, in a business setting. So I mean, in terms of that, like, what would you say has been the most eye-opening part of this for you throughout the transformation?
Oh, the most eye-opening thing is that it's so fucking simple. Like I used to think that's oh, like how can I track calories? How can I do this and that and watch my weight, watch my strength and work out and keep track of everything? Like, and then I joined default and it's so fucking simple, bro. It's just eat this much, do this workout, walk, and you're pretty much good to go. Just you have like these amazing people. They take the thinking out of it. Like you just join default kings, you do the onboarding process, and that's all the thinking you have to do. After that, it's just like it's on autopilot. You just go with the program, and you're gonna lose weight. You're gonna look good. You're gonna feel good. It's that simple, bro. It's literally how to put it. It's fucking simple.
We were talking the other day. We're like, dude, if you can do second grade math, you can do this. Addition and subtraction, my brother. No, that's awesome, dude. And what did you do before? Like, I'm sure you had some like attempts beforehand, before learning that it was just second grade math is all you need to know. What did you do before, learning the little process that we have here?
Of course, yeah. So I used to do, most of what people used to try, like fasting. I used to try, just hitting the gym aimlessly. Like I just worked out, followed some program, didn't fix my food, didn't walk. Walking was one of the things that really changed my life because like I didn't think walking would matter that much into the diet, but it's such a game changer. But I usually just like I tried everything, all the mainstream stuff you see on Twitter. I tried all of that. Nothing worked for me because like it's not a it's like that post you guys once posted where like yeah, fasting is great until you're hungry, and then keto is great until you're missing carbs. So it's like every single diet you follow, one of these mainstream diets, there's always like a negative aspect to it. But then with default kings, it's just you're actually having fun doing this. And I like for the past 3 months, I don't think that for one day I felt like oh, I really wanted to eat that, but I didn't. No, I just eat whatever the fuck I want, and I work out, and I'm looking really good. I'm happy.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Yeah, it's like my biggest thing that I try to communicate with everybody is this idea that like essentially if you're eating a diet with a name, that diet has a name because there's something that they're removing, right? And anytime you have that removal, there's going to be some sort of consequence to that. And so, like with you, the thing that I'm glad you've been able to do is literally just enjoy everything that you're having, right? It's like obviously there's simple parameters that we have to follow, like calories and protein, but as long as you're hitting the very basic quantity game and you're enjoying it, that's what's going to be most sustainable long term, right? And you and I talked about too, like you're getting to the phase now where we're gonna bump your calories, right? Like you're gonna literally be eating more now. And so it's crazy to think too over time that like what we'll do is you'll literally when you start, that's the most aggressive it'll be. And literally as time goes on, it will only get easier. So not only is it easy to start, but it also you can eat more literally as time goes on. And that's something that we're big on. And I'm glad you've seen the success with that, dude. And you were talking earlier about like really the mental health aspect of this, right? And would you say that the mental health side of things and really just like your self image and how you feel about yourself has been the biggest probably overall impact here for you?
Yeah, of course, 100%. Default Kings have helped me. Like, as I said in my tweet, it helped me regain my life. And by saying that, because like a lot of things I was missing out on just because I felt like I'm fat, I felt like, I don't deserve to be there. I don't deserve to do this because like I can't even be this way with my own body. And when I had my newborn baby, I was like, I wanted to change my life, and I met Default Kings, and it was just like a perfect timing for me, just fix everything. And the motivation that I got from having a baby just pushed me through this. And just like, to be honest, like it's so simple. Like when I lost the weight, and it's just like even before losing weight, like I'm being honest, as soon as I joined the program and I talked to you guys, having that kind of experienced people behind your back supporting you, like the amount of support I got from you guys, instant replies, 24/7 help, it's been insane. Because like I never felt like I'm lost, I never felt like I need anything. So like, just knowing that you have that kind of backbone behind you just gives you, like you're already there, like you're already at your goal. Okay, I'm gonna have those abs, I'm gonna look great. It's like you're already at the mission. You're like, you're making it happen. Just like as you say in your first video, just like you write down the positive things you want to be, like where you want to be at, and it's like this is who you are right now, and like fuck it, yeah, this is who I am. I'm a confident person, and that's how DK helped me just since day one, like as soon as I joined.
It's amazing, bro. I'm happy for you, dude. Bro, I love talking to you because you're so happy. It makes me happy, bro. It's always fun conversations with you. And
Thank you, Joe.
where outside of just like your fitness and stuff, because you're a business owner, right? And you work in this space. Like, how have you seen the impacts of like that confidence and the mental shift? How have you seen it bleeding into not only your business but also your relationships? Like, you're a married guy. That was your first kid that you just had?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, how have you seen this impacting like not only your business but also like your family life as well?
Oh, for sure, man. It's a lot of things changed. Like first of all, like for work, I used to just like there's a lot of time for my day wasted just on worrying about how I look, and just like, oh, should I be eating this? What should I be eating? What should I be doing? I'm like, and then as soon as like you guys take the thinking out of it, just like everything's just on autopilot. As soon as I wake up, I finish everything from walking to eating to working out. Just like plan out my whole day, and I have my whole day just to work, focus on my children, my wife, all that. As far as my relationships are, how they changed, the main thing I would say is that when I first had my baby, I was like suffering and I'm getting tired just carrying him around, just playing with him a little bit. And now I'm just like I literally take the stairs every single day with my baby on my back, just chilling, just for why not? Because it's that I'm it's that easy for me now. And with my wife, it's just like like at the end of the day, you feel more confident around her, even though she loves me the way I am. She never complained how I look. Like deep inside, I didn't feel like I deserved to be her husband just because I don't look the way I should be looking. I'm not treating myself right. So why would I be, deserving of her love? And now when I'm taking care of myself, I'm like, okay, I'm the provider for this family. I should look and feel as such.
That's huge, man. That's huge, and I'm excited for you too because you just wrapped up like the initial 12 weeks, or technically like you have like 2 more days, but we were talking about this the other day. Like, you're in the end game right now, where it's like you're in kind of boring mode, where it's like we're gonna show up and you're gonna progressive overload and you're gonna eat protein for the next 5, 10, 20 years, and you're gonna look back and be like, holy shit, what a difference, right? And so you're already seeing these benefits with like your kid and playing with your kid and things like that, and going up and down the stairs and feeling better. And now you get to go to the fun part where it's like, how do we start to specifically dial in things like that, like how we feel overall in terms of like doing athletic things and things like that. So like, it's so fun for me as a coach to like see where you guys are in the process, because I get to like be my like mad scientist self and like tinker with your program and see where we're going. And so for you and like Andre as well, you guys are in very similar spots where it's like we're at healthy body weight, and now it's like, how do we just mix the things perfectly to give you this concoction that's going to actually just give you the longevity, give you the energy, give you everything that you want to long term. So like, I'm super excited for you and just where you're at, man. And if there's somebody listening to this right now that maybe resonates with your story, why do you think they should take action and just make a change in their life?
Of course, I was actually gonna mention this. Like for anyone who's still on the fence on joining Default Kings, I'll give you some background on myself. I come from Lebanon. It's a third world country in the Middle East. I can hire a coach for like $200 a month, and they would do like in-house coaching. They will go with me to the gym. They will prepare meals for me. It's so cheap here. Like I would never take cheap over quality. That's like, as an entrepreneur myself, I know what it's like to buy a good service. And I just watched the VSO that you guys posted. I'm like, oh fuck, this guy's talking to me, bro. He's hitting all the pain points. He's literally talking to me. And I'm like, there's a guarantee. So like, why wouldn't I try it? What's stopping me? Sure, it's way more expensive than anything I can get here, and that's a fact. It's maybe normally USA, but for me, it's like super expensive. But I will say this outright: it's 100% worth the investment, because for the first time in my life, I get to decide what I want to wear, and now what clothes fit me. Now I get to choose the clothes that I want to wear, and I want to dress in a certain way, because I used to love to dress in like a kind of casual fashion, like wear casual formal. I never had the courage to do that, because like I had a belly and I had all that fat on me. And I was just like, I'm wearing all the stuff that I love, and I'm doing whatever the fuck I want. I'm eating everything I want. I'm working out. I'm happy, bro. It's not even how you look anymore. It's just like how you feel, because like that's the main thing that you guys work on. And I asked your salesperson, it doesn't matter for me, like the coaching, the program, the workouts, all that doesn't matter to me. I want someone that can help me get consistent. And that's the first thing you guys worked on. That's the first thing that helped me. That's the only thing that I've never seen any other PT, coach, program do that. That's the only thing. Like that's the main selling point for me for Default Kings. You work on the mental state. It's not just the, oh yeah, we'll gain muscles for you. We'll put on muscles. Yeah, anyone can put muscles. What's the selling point in that? What's the unfair advantage? Like, we will help you gain back your life. Fuck it, I'm on board. And that's Default Kings for you.
Man, I'm so happy for you, bro. I love having you a part of this community, man. It's always fun seeing you. You're just a fun guy. You're so good to be around. High energy. You're on the calls. You light up the room, bro. We love having you. I appreciate you taking the time to do this, man. I appreciate you taking the time to do this, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate everything that Default Kings offered me, bro. Like, honestly, I keep saying this, but I'm 100% being genuine. There is no other option for me that could have helped me, because I've tried so many things, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people that join you say the same thing. Like, we've tried a lot of things. Like, this is the only thing that I've ever seen that works 100%, and you don't even feel like you're doing anything. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, I've never felt like I'm on a diet. No, I'm just living my life. Oh, you're working out. No, the workout is easier than I was working out before with the PTs. Yeah. You have to walk and cardio. Cardio is now is just part of my life. I go to get coffee. Instead of taking my car, I just walk to the coffee place, get a coffee, get back. It's just like you guys teach, like, it's literally changing default actions. That's exactly what it is. Instead of changing your schedule and life around this program, no, your life becomes that program. It's just part of your life now. It's that simple.
Yeah, man, it's amazing to see you just embody it too, man. Because when you buy in and you do the full thing, like it's undeniable. So I love that you've held up your end of the bargain and done everything you've done, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. Thank you guys for Default Kings.